Reading to children opens up the world to them. It's a great way for parents and their little ones to bond, but people locked up behind bars don't get that chance and miss out on their children even growing up, really.
But the Sheriff's Department has an answer, and Patricia Ceballos, the Assistant Manager of the Sheriff's Department's Reentry Services Program, is here to explain how it works. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me today.
It's not a new program, but it certainly is new for us. Tell us how this works.
Yes, absolutely. So the people that are in our custody are parents, right? Mothers, fathers, and having the children have an opportunity to still be connected to their parents while they're in custody. We have a group of people, Reading Legacies is our nonprofit organization that we work with, comes in and meets with the population, and they get to read a book, they're filmed, they get to sign the book and send it home to their family for their children to enjoy. And it's so important. Connection, having their parents' voice read out loud to them, staying connected even though they're in a moment of separation.
And so what's the children's response to something like this when they get that DVD?
It's very meaningful to them to be able to hear their parents' voice. You know, the parents' choices, being able to impact the child. We understand that that's important, one, to recognize, but two, to make sure that the children are feeling loved and connected and still have their parent present in their life.
So that's the benefit for the children. Tell us what it does for the inmate.
For the individual who receives that service, there's a variety of things. In addition to the overall reentry programs that we're offering them, gives them an opportunity to build their self-esteem, to build their self-confidence over again, to really work on communication skills, reading to a camera, talking with the instructors, but also building a self-worth all over again. It's important that they feel like a parent, and they don't lose sight of that, and in their own recovery and rehabilitation process, that they too are worth being connected to their families.
So this is all about the rehabilitation, the reentry back into a normal life. So how does this help with that, reading to their child?
Well, reading to their child, one, you think about, as parents, why that's important to us. When we make decisions, when we make choices, we think about what that impact will have on the people around us, maybe even specifically our children. And so when we're thinking about change and making positive changes within someone's life, someone who has found themselves in a custody setting, how important it is for them to be thoughtful about their future choices. And when they're developing their own pathway for success, that they have their children in mind, and that becomes something that is important not only for them, but for their children when we're thinking about breaking these cycles of poor decision making.
And quickly, are you looking for volunteers, for people who want to know this Reading Legacies program? Who do they talk to? Where do they go?
Absolutely. So they can contact Reading Legacies directly to volunteer, or also able to reach out to the Sheriff's Department's public website and connect them to the Reentry Services Division.
That's great.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you so much for having me.